Perched on the banks of the River Medway in Kent, England, where Roman roads meet Norman stone, stands a monument to England's turbulent past. Rochester Castle, a fortress that has faced rebellion, royal wrath, and centuries of war. Over 1,000 years, this keep has been besieged, bombarded, abandoned, and resurrected. Yet still, it stands. Rochester's strategic importance predates the castle. Long before Norman invaders arrived, this was a Roman stronghold known as Durobreve, a fortified crossing of the River Medway. Roads like Watling Street converged here, making it a key defensive and trading hub. When William the Conqueror claimed the English crown in 1066, he knew he had to hold the southeast. In 1087, he tasked Bishop Gundulf, a monk with a talent for military architecture, to fortify Rochester. Gundulf's work laid the foundation of the stone fortress that would dominate the skyline for centuries. In 1127, King Henry I gave Rochester Castle to William de Corbet, Archbishop of Canterbury, granting funds to construct the keep, the immense stone tower that still looms over Kent today. Designed for defense and display, the keep was revolutionary. 4 stories high, with staterooms, a chapel, and multiple fireplaces, it was both fortress and residence. 2 sets of spiral staircases allowed defenders to move separately from attackers, and its walls, 12 feet thick in places, made it nearly impregnable. But no castle is truly unbreakable. In 1215, England was in crisis. A group of rebel barons had forced King John to sign the Magna Carta, a document limiting royal power. But war broke out soon after, and Rochester became a flashpoint. The rebel barons held the castle against the king. Furious, John marched south and began a full-scale siege. His men used mangonels to batter the walls, but the castle held. So the king ordered a mine dug beneath the south tower and filled it with pig fat, a grisly and effective accelerant. The fire collapsed the tower, yet the defenders still refused to surrender. It took over 2 months before starvation broke their will. The survivors were captured, but John, ever cruel, allowed most to live, locked in dungeons, perhaps still within these very walls. In 1264, during the Second Barons' War, Rochester again found itself under siege. This time from Simon de Montfort, a nobleman leading a revolt against King Henry III. Though damaged, the castle withstood the assault once more, proving its strategic value and formidable design. However, as warfare changed, castles like Rochester became obsolete. Gunpowder, cannon, and central royal power made massive stone keeps less useful. By the 16th century, the castle was largely abandoned. Rochester's walls were never fully restored. Instead, it became a romantic ruin, a symbol of England's medieval heritage. During the English Civil War in the 1640s, it saw little action. Its days as a fortress were over. In the 18th and 19th centuries, it attracted poets, painters, and novelists. Charles Dickens, who lived in nearby Higham, walked these ruins often. He referenced the castle in the Pickwick Papers and the mystery of Edwin Drood, casting it as a place of mystery and memory. In 1870, Rochester Castle was placed in state guardianship. Restoration efforts began to preserve what remained. The collapsed tower was never rebuilt, a deliberate choice to leave visible the scars of war and the weight of history. Rochester Castle is more than a ruin. It's a survivor of sieges, of time, and of the rise and fall of kings. It has witnessed the forging of England, the birth of rebellion, and the dreams of empires long vanished. This is not just stone, it is memory, monument, and legacy.